Buckle up because the news is moving fast, and we have the biggest stories you need to hear right now. First up, explosive new footage has surfaced from the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino regarding the incident between WWE superstar CM Punk and a fan. We are taking a look at a fresh angle that captures the moment Punk swiped a phone from a fan after a heated interaction involving his wife AJ Lee and Bailey, leaving fans everywhere debating exactly what went down.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Staying with the drama, the fallout from this CM Punk hotel incident continues to spiral as we get more context on what led to the confrontation. Reports are highlighting the tense moments after Punk's loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42, with bystanders weighing in on the fans' behavior and the intensity of the reaction. The demand for an apology is still on the table, and we are tracking every update on this developing story. Moving into the industry buzz, we are keeping a close watch on the latest updates surrounding major figures like Gabe Sapolsky, John Cena, and Danhausen. The wrestling landscape is shifting daily, and we are breaking down all the essential information coming out of the latest Wrestling Observer reports to keep you ahead of the curve on every talent movement and professional development. Finally, get ready for a cinematic comeback as John Cena takes center stage in the revived film Coyote vs. Acme. After a massive public outcry saved the project from being shelved as a tax write-off, the trailer is officially here to show off the slapstick legal chaos and corporate satire that has everyone talking. If you want to stay in the loop on all these stories, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Ever wonder what really happens when the bright lights of WrestleMania fade and the cameras stop rolling? Well, we just got a brand new look at the drama involving CM Punk, and it is every bit as chaotic as you would expect. New footage from TMZ Sports has dropped, showing an alternate angle of that viral hotel lobby incident in Las Vegas, and it paints a much clearer picture of what went down. So here is the setup. The footage shows a fan trailing CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee, and WWE star Bailey, who were just trying to enjoy a quiet moment together. You can hear the fan chirping, "We love you, Bailey," which is when Bailey understandably blocks the camera and asks them to back off. But things escalated in a split second. Punk steps in, smacks the phone right out of the fan's hand, and delivers a death stare that could melt steel. The fan eventually scrambled, apologizing profusely, and while he is not pressing charges, he is still publicly asking for an apology. But wait, there is more to the story. A bystander on social media claimed the fan actually crossed a major boundary by putting his arm around AJ Lee after she had already turned down his request for a selfie. If that is true, you have to wonder, is Punk's reaction the mark of a hothead, or just a husband protecting his wife from a fan who didn't know when to quit? This all went down right after Punk lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42, a high-stakes moment for a guy who spent years away from the WWE spotlight. From his messy exit in 2014 to the controversy-filled years in AEW, Punk has always been a lightning rod for drama. Whether you think he went too far or simply stood his ground, it is a reminder that even the biggest stars in the world are just people. And sometimes, the pressure cooker of fame boils over in the worst way possible. What do you think? Was Punk right to defend his space, or should a star of his caliber keep his cool regardless of the situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the wild world of wrestling. Until next time, keep it locked here. Ever wonder where the line is between a diehard fan and a total privacy invader? Well, the latest drama involving CM Punk just turned that blurry line into a full-blown viral moment. Fresh footage has just surfaced from the MGM Grand Hotel, showing a confrontation that erupted just after the chaos of WrestleMania 42. In this new angle shared by TMZ, we see a fan tailing Punk's wife, AJ Lee, and Bailey. Even after Bailey clearly tells him to back off, the guy keeps pushing. Then, in a split second, Punk smacks the phone right out of his hand, followed by that trademark icy stare. It's a moment that split the internet right down the middle. Was Punk defending his family's peace, or did he go too far? Now this fan is crawling back to the press, claiming he doesn't want to press charges, he just wants an apology. But honestly, look at the context here. Other witnesses on the scene have claimed this same fan had the audacity to put his arm around AJ Lee after she already turned down his request for a selfie. If that's true, it paints a very different picture of who was actually in the wrong. Let's be real for a second. Celebrities are human beings, not public property. Whether you love Punk or hate him, there's a basic level of boundaries that everyone deserves in their downtime, especially after headlining the biggest show on Earth. This incident feels like the latest chapter in a long, storied, and often volatile career for CM Punk, a man who's never been one to bite his tongue or shy away from a confrontation. From his rocky exit in 2014 to the explosive drama of his AEW tenure and his current WWE homecoming, Punk has always been a lightning rod for controversy. What do you guys think? Is this just another case of a fan crossing the line, or does a public figure have a higher standard to maintain? Drop a comment below and let me know where you stand, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the wild world of wrestling. Until next time, keep your boundaries in check. Ever wonder how the inner workings of the wrestling world actually get reported? It is a wild, non-stop news cycle that never sleeps. Today, we are diving into the latest updates from F4W, where the legendary Gabe Sapolsky is in the spotlight, alongside headlines involving John Cena, the enigmatic Danhausen, and more. It is a busy landscape to track, but that is exactly where Brian Rose comes in. Based out of California, Brian has been a fixture in the wrestling journalism scene for over a decade, officially joining the F4W online team back in 2017 to help shape the stories that define the industry. Whether you are hunting for the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, digging into the historical back issues, or catching their freshest YouTube analysis, it is all about keeping the fans in the loop. If you have been on the fence about diving into their deep dive coverage, now is the perfect time to jump in. New subscribers can grab 50% off their first month. Wrestling is more than just the matches in the ring. It is the drama behind the curtain that keeps us all hooked. Make sure to check out the latest updates, support the creators who break the news, and let us know in the comments. Which wrestling rumor are you most desperate to get the truth on today? After all, the story is never just about what happens on TV. It is about who is telling the tale. Ever seen a movie fight back from the brink of total deletion? We are talking about the ultimate underdog story, Coyote versus Acme. For a while, this film was the poster child for Hollywood tax write-offs, essentially discarded by Warner Bros. Like a faulty rocket launcher. But just like our favorite bird-chasing genius, this movie refused to just fade away. After a massive outcry from fans and industry insiders, it has found a new home at Ketchup Entertainment. It is an ironic twist that would make Wile E. Coyote himself crack a smile. The premise is absolute gold. The Coyote finally sues the Acme Corporation for their hilariously defective products. With John Cena playing a high-powered Acme attorney and Will Forte as the lawyer defending our favorite cartoon glutton for punishment, the dynamic is perfectly balanced between live-action slapstick and classic animation chaos. The trailer is already dropping, and the meta-commentary is sharp. It is poking direct fun at corporate bureaucracy, which feels especially pointed considering the studio drama that almost kept this film from ever seeing the light of day. People are already comparing the blend of animation and real-world stakes to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is a massive bar to clear. While we are still waiting on an official release date, the buzz is undeniable. If this thing lands, it could be the rare project that turns a corporate misfire into a total crowd-pleasing victory. What do you think? Is this the most meta movie ever made, or just a fun way to settle an old score? Hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop, and let me know in the comments. Are you rooting for the Coyote to finally win, or are you just here to see John Cena go head-to-head with a cartoon? Keep watching, because in Hollywood, even the most buried projects have a way of catching up to you.